Hello and welcome to ReelQuick episode 113. I am here with my lovely co-hosts, as always, George, Cam, and Tyler. Today we have another of our Patreon drafts. This has been suggested by Ian Hirsch. The suggestion is 2.5 rated movies. If you don't want to get involved, please feel free to head over to the Patreon, look at the many benefits. If you want to suggest us movies to review, drafts to do, games to do, please have a vote and get involved. Basically today, it's rated 2.5 that we have rated. So Tyler can only rate draft things that he's rated at 2.5. It doesn't reflect the average rating. I think there's two ways you can play this. You can either pick a film that you think is a controversial at 2.5, so people will think you've had the best draft, or you can take a 2.5 that you think is the best of the 2.5s, if that makes sense. The draft order, I've just done it now, is George, myself, Cam, and then Tyler. Without further ado, George, if you want to give us your first pick for the 2.5 rated film.
I was super not prepared for a first pick. All right, I don't know what route I'm taking for this draft, whether or not I just want to be a clown or whether or not I actually want to take it seriously.
Do what me, you, and Tyler did in that draft. Remember the controversial film draft where we picked one for each rating?
All right, here we go. So no. So my first pick, I pulled up all of my 2.5s and I sorted it from average rating, highest to lowest.
That's what I did. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my lowest rated average 2.5, and that is probably Tyler's worst movie of this year, and that is 65.
Oh wow!
I would have never guessed you would have.
I bumped it up. It's like 7th worst now. So
hell yeah! Yeah.
I'll go for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I'll go for that. That's like barely controversial, I guess. It's 2.5, so I'll go for that.
That is an interesting 2.5.
Was it me next?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I think I've got the perfect one for this. So I'm starting off with Spider-Man 3. Is it?
I don't think. Yeah, I guess so.
Spider-Man 3 is like just such an interesting film because it is just middle of the road. But if someone loves it and gives it a 3.5 or 4, I don't hate it. If someone gives it like a 2 or 1.5, I also am like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like not controversial, whichever way you kind of like.
I think people like that movie, so I'm hoping that's a good pick.
Yeah,
but
I like it. You're right. Tyler.
Is it me?
Yeah, Tyler back to back.
Oh, it's back to back. Okay. I'll go Twilight. Shout out Twilight.
I had that at 2.5 as well, so I thought.
Yeah. It's not like great, but it is. I got fun with it for what it is.
Yeah.
And then on the comeback, I will go Forrest Gump. That movie just keeps.
That's a really good pick. That's a 3 for mine. Yeah, that's a really.
It just keeps going down for me. It was a 3 for the longest time for me, but now it's down to 2.5.
Yeah, that is a tough look.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the controversial one. I'm gonna take Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I was waiting for someone to make that joke.
No, I'll go with the Phantom Menace. That's a 2.5 for me.
Wow.
That's a good pick. I'm trying to get things that people like, which I don't know if that's good or bad for this draft.
I honestly did not think you had the Phantom Menace that low. I figured you would have it like a 3.
Middle of the road movie ever.
Yeah, big time.
I'll go for one that you guys won't be happy with.
Here we go. Some bullshit.
I'll go for Jojo Rabbit as my next pick.
Yeah, you're a bum. You're a bum. You are such a bum.
Hey! Stop offending me, bro.
I respect everyone's opinion except that one.
Thank you.
My second pick, I guess shout out to our boy Josiah. I'm going to go with High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Sure.
And then my third pick, damn, this is where we get. God, there are some. Looking at my 2.5, some of these should be way lower. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with. Here we go. This will probably piss off some people. I'm gonna go with You Don't Mess with a Zohan.
Okay.
Oh,
very average movie.
Super average movie.
I'll go with the Shining sequel, Mike Flanagan's Doctor Sleep. I'll go with that.
Wow, you rate that low?
To be fair, I don't think that's actually that common. It's got a 3.4. It's not.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I didn't. Really...
I've never seen it, but I keep the amount of people that have like slid into my DMs telling me that I need to watch it ASAP is absurd.
I wasn't a fan of most of it.
It is like without a doubt the most recommended movie in my DMs.
It's okay, but it's very much the last hour is like, remember how good The Shining was? Do you know what I mean?
It's like a 6-hour movie, right?
No, that's the director's cut. The director's cut is 3 hours 10. I watched the standard, which is like 2.5.
Okay.
But yeah, 2.5. Go Doctor Sleep with that.
Cameron.
Okay, so yeah, this is my third highest rated according to the average, but I have it at 2.5. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
No, that's not a 2.5.
Money's ass.
Come on, hoist the colors.
No, I'm sorry.
You can't say no to Hoist the Colors. Hoist the Colors is so good.
Hoist the colors high.
I thought people liked that one.
Evil.
That's a good song. I'll give it that.
That's a banger.
That's it goes. There's an epic version that I've been listening to, like when I go on walks or the gym. It's fucking...
Is it like what's it called? Hoist the Colors trap remix?
No. It's just like there's an artist on Spotify who like makes epic versions of movie themes, and that was one of them. God, it fucking goes. Tyler with a back-to-back.
Yeah, I'll go with the movie that I don't think is controversial, 2.5, but I just think it's like a great definition of a 2.5 movie, and that's Grown Ups.
Oh,
I actually hated it the first time I watched it to rate it, but I bumped it up a bit.
I like Grown Ups.
Yeah, Grown Ups isn't bad. Grown Ups 2 is not that great, but Grown Ups 1 is fun. And then on the comebacker, I will go movie from last year that a lot of people love that I just didn't, and that's Marcel the Shell with Shoes on.
Oh, come on.
I never actually watched that. I need to watch it.
I like that movie.
I like that movie. I watched that movie on the plane, actually, Seth, when I was coming to London.
I did too. I watched that.
Yeah, and I fucking cried on a plane like a little bitch to a stupid fucking shell and dumb shoes.
Yeah. My second to last pick is going to be another one that we talked about on this episode, Iron Man 3.
I didn't think this was a hot take, but looking at the rating, might be. Well, it's got a 3.6. It's not like that hot take. It's The Notebook. Not great.
I think that's one that gets rated higher just based on people's like nostalgia for it, or like everyone loved it when they were growing up.
Maybe, but it's still at 3.6. That's like pretty high.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll go with that.
All right, I got back-to-back final picks. I'm gonna go one with a comedy that just doesn't really land for me, and that's Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, you fucking sucker!
Yeah,
I'm a big fan, but I can understand it.
It's so funny. Although I can understand if people rate that 5 and a 1.
I don't. It's just super like middle of the road for me. It's like and it's weird though, because like I obviously love The Office, which is very dry humor, and that's what I feel like Napoleon Dynamite is. But it's never landed for me. It's just like it's never landed for me, and I don't know. Just super middle of the road. And then my final pick at a 2.5, I'm gonna go with Clueless.
Is that a murder mystery? I've never seen that. Where is this? Murder mystery?
No, it's just
Clue.
That's Clue, isn't it? That's Clue.
Yeah, Clue.
Yeah,
Clueless is just about like a rich Beverly Hills girl.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Who's fucking clueless.
Is it me? Last pick?
Last pick.
I'll go Spider-Man Homecoming. I think that's quite light.
Boo.
Yeah, big boo.
That's fine, because I'm going to give you one to boo, Seth. But it's middle of the road on my like when you average sort, so I don't feel as bad. I have Click at a 2.5.
That doesn't make me feel bad. It's like I get why people don't like that. Like I just have really good memories of that film.
Final pick in the draft. I'll go with a comedy that just does not work for me at all, and that's Airplane! !
Oh, my dad would be so unhappy with you right now.
It's a big dad movie, but I just like, and I was saying I didn't like it the other day, and someone comments, he's like, "Well, you can't just like dislike stuff that like haven't aged well." I'm like, it's not even that it hasn't aged well.
Yes, you can.
Well, you can. You can. Like if it's something like has aged well, like the jokes are non-PC or whatever. But that's not even the reason I don't like it. I just don't like find it funny. It's not even because I'm like, wow,
you can absolutely not like things. That's why I don't like Temple of Doom.
I'm the same way with Temple of Doom. Yeah.
George, I'm surprised you didn't pick don't you have Monty Python just on the same dad comedy vibe?
I think I had Monty Python as like a 1.5 or a 2.
Oh, it was in your 2-star. It might be in your 2-star. Yeah.
That shit sucks.
Fuck you, man.
That shit is doo-doo. Okay. For our 2.5 draft, George took 65, High School Musical, You Don't Mess with the Zohan, Napoleon Dynamite, and Clueless. Seth took Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Jojo Rabbit, Lost, Dr. Sleep, The Notebook, and Spider-Man Homecoming. Mr. Cameron Walsh took Spider-Man 3. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Lost, Iron Man 3, and Click. Tyler took Twilight, Forrest Gump, Grown Ups, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Lost, and Airplane.
Lost.
Lost.
Yeah. That wraps up our 2.5 draft today. Let me know what your picks are. And of course, let us know who you think won. Thank you for listening. As I mentioned earlier, please check us out on Patreon if you want to recommend any films, any games like this, whatever you want to do. And then also get access to Discord, a bunch of like, early content, stuff like that. But we appreciate you listening as always. And Ian Hirsch, we appreciate the recommendation. This has been a very fun draft. But we will leave you there. And thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, see you tomorrow with our
Peace
review of
out.
The Conjuring. Peace.
Shit, yeah.